Welcome back to Game 7. What has been a tremendous NBA Finals between the Cavaliers and the Thunder. 2.2 seconds remaining on the clock. Cleveland now up 2 after this incredible play from LeBron James in the biggest moment of the game.
And how crazy, Mike, is this situation? This is unbelievable.
Now coming out of this timeout, Jeff, the Thunder will have the ball at half court and an opportunity to bring Oklahoma City its first NBA title in franchise history.
And I say you give the ball to Russell and let him go for it all with the three to win.
The inbound to Russell, the three to win it all. Bang! He's done it! Russell Westbrook nails the buzzer beater, and the Cavs have been thunderstruck.
Mick.
Can't fade us. They can't fade us. No, they can't fade us. They can't fade us.
Two in the face. I rock yellow gold. Rock Mason Margiela clothes. I tell her like I'm selling. I floss up with the top off and I boss up. The top off and y'all knock off. My man, let me walk.
Get on till I break it. Till I break. No, they can't.
Y'all gonna make the prophet devil, you try to jump. New checks, we all got on V-necks, but you should crew neck.
If the thing don't can't fade us. They can't fade us. No, they can't. Can't fade us. Till I break it, whoa. Gon' get on. I got some real ones with me, yeah. I've been grinding all day and night, trying to make sure I get it. Can't fade us. They can't fade us. No, they can't fade us. They can't fade us. No, they can't fade us. Can't fade us. Yeah. Till I break it, whoa. If that thing gon' get on. Till I break it, whoa. If that thing gon' get.
Draymond Green insists
His kick to the groin of Steven Adams in Game 3 of the Warriors-Thunder series was an accident. But not everybody agrees with him. Based on what I saw, I believe Green is really fortunate that he was not suspended and this happened during the Western Conference Finals, not the regular season. It was not a normal basketball motion. As he was driving towards the basket, he landed in a scissor kick. It could have been avoided, but I do agree with the league by upgrading him to a flagrant 2 penalty and a $25,000 fine.
Choose the position you want to play on the court. Your position will determine the size of your player and the available play styles.
A word? Marco on a beat. Me and my team played the deuce. Back when you used to think you could boost with a in front of the old Port Authority. I was the bust down king. Authority, the internal, logical, biological mechanism. Let me know the exact time to pass it. Ace, eat a hot dog, get mustard on your face. 40 seconds.
Your play style will define who you are as a player and the role you'll play on the court. This is just a starting point, though. You can develop any new skills you want. The size of your player is an important decision. Certain body types will allow you to develop different physical skills.
On the deuce, on the floor, on the deuce, on the deuce, on the floor, on the deuce.
Wait a minute. Before you confirm, make
on the 1 and the 3. I won't judge y'all though. You walking down 42nd at night, you might run into me. On the 2 and the 4, hit the bank, take paper out like new shoes in the store. You know I can't wait to buy new shoes. Bumping, I can't wait, buy new shoes. 808 smelling like Reaganomics on 40 Deuce declining. Office to see comics, I'm good. The rap game is a comedy show. If I need a laugh, I just watch that video. I want to know who's he. Tell him to meet me in front of Grace Papaya where it used to be. Just left the Hard Rock Cafe, feeling. Got the blues walking past BB King. See how long it take to get to the shuttle. Time it, how he flip new shoes in his tough guy climate. Like Times Square at night. On the deuce, on the floor, on the deuce, on the deuce, on the floor, on the deuce, 40 deuce. Some on the 2 and the 4, others on the 1 and the 3. I won't judge y'all though. You walking down 42nd at night, you might run into me. Never duck it out the way for a Taurus shot. For me, that's more business for the florist spot. Got 2 fire verses and a chorus high, plus an 8-bar bridge. A peek into this man's mental on Grand Central. Tell a story and throw in a hint of Oriental. Skate through Bryant Park when the sky went dark. Hit the diner and order an omelet. On the deuce, on the floor, on the deuce, on the deuce, on the floor, on the deuce, 40 deuce. Some on the 2 and the 4, others on the 1 and the 3. I won't judge y'all though. You walking down 42nd at night, you might run into me.
West up.
Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now.
The Golden State Warriors.
Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now.
What up?
Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now.
Say, who got a problem with the value? If you tryna sleep, go get them night owls. Young living a life wild. Tomorrow ain't promised, we living for right now, baby. Pop the club real. Right now, I ain't tryna politic and build with you. Right now, she just looking at me like a meal ticket. Mass pill, wheel spinning. Deal with it, Sean. Compliments of the dawn. Louis Vuitton, fabrics I've been on, never mind that. Get your mind right before I recline that. It's beyond rap, and that's the reason I'm on your block right now. Not in the physical, I invaded through sound. Yes, I'm internationally known, but CA's the state that I call home. I'm about to turn it up now.
Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now. Turn the volume up and bang it out the truck now.
I'm about to turn it up now.
Turn the volume up and bang it out the
Time them kill the noise, destroy. Whoa, yeah. You know we don't play around, no.
Spit fire, it's a like this. We be getting me fire. Spit fire. Burn off the reflex, the flame get higher. Spit fire, it's a like this. We be getting me fire. Spit fire. Burn off the reflex. Listen up.
Welcome to Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. It's an NBA Tuesday night brought to you by ESPN on EA Sports as we get set for a Pacific Division matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the LA Clippers. As this one gets underway, Jeff, who might they need to be careful with against Los Angeles tonight?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul came to the Clippers, he turned them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
Green from beyond the arc. The Warriors with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. It's good. And one. And the foul is called against Redick. And Andrew Bogut will get to the line to try and finish the three-point play.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot and now shoot a free throw.
Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete. The Warriors coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Cleveland. Jeff, they struggle in a lot of areas, but what stood out the most?
That looked like practice out there. There was no hand in their face. There was no contest. There was no running them off the three-point line and making them put it on the ground and try to drive it into the teeth of the defense. This was just poor defensive effort and mentality. A really disappointing loss.
The Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely. And again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win in a major market like LA, and really right now be the better team in LA, this is a terrific accomplishment for Doc Rivers and his team.
Paul in possession. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Redick's long-range jumper won't go. Wide open for three.
Hey, they may have missed that shot, but that's the type of execution in the first half that sets a great tone going forward.
Golden State's leading Los Angeles by a score of 11-10. Gets past the defense. Nice. Goes to the goal. An easy layup, but it won't go.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
To the basket, flips it up. That's good. 1 point lead for the Clippers.
And there's no denying how well they've started this game on the offensive end of the floor, making an early impact on the scoreboard with great offensive balance.
And here's another look at that three-pointer. You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he can say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game, He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
Finds his space and takes the wide open three. Misses from beyond the arc.
That's solid offense. Getting their best players, their best shots, and their best spots. It didn't go in, but that's how you win games.
Paul fires up another three. Won't go from downtown. Curry. Bang! From downtown. He scored 17 points in their previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Late here in the opening quarter, we have a timeout.
I think this is just misplaced confidence in their team to wait to call this timeout. They waited until they were now behind to call the timeout instead of trying to break this run, this momentum earlier by calling the timeout when they were ahead.
Down into the lane, able to knock it down. And Chris Paul with 8 points.
2 points.
Curry jump shot. And the rebound grabbed by Griffin. Paul on the drive. Can't connect. Curry fires yet another three-pointer. Misfires from long distance.
They've got an opportunity right here to get a 2-for-1 and finish this quarter in a strong manner.
Tries to adjust the shot, and Klay Thompson with the nice look sinks it. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim.
This isn't like the YMCA layup line. This is like real life. As you go in to try to finish, defense is coming over. This is spontaneous. The ability to adjust, contort, and still finish is a special, special gift.
Paul on the drive, just on the way to the rim. At the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Golden State up by 5. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after this short break. Second quarter set to begin. No one comes out strong here to begin the first. What do you expect now, Jeff?
Well, both teams have to look for some sort of consistency. No consistency in their play. Up and down first quarter. Both teams close, but not well played.
Good work to draw the foul. DeAndre Jordan picks up his first foul of the night. Oops, missed the first one.
I really liked how Harrison Barnes adapted to going back in the starting lineup. He didn't play as a first option type of offensive player. He played off the other great players on his team, and he defended with passion.
Crawford on the drive. Oh, nice block. Green for 2. Nice finish around the rim. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
To the reverse. And Luke Ba'amute with a nice play.
And in their last game, the assist total wasn't where it needed to be. Today, it's a completely different story.
Hits for 2. The Warriors up by 4.
Terrific teamwork to start this game. They've done an incredible job of scoring on a consistent basis. Plenty of points in this matchup.
There's the pick. Jordan fires away. Jump shot won't go.
You need ego in this league to be a good player, but you can't have an ego that is outsized of what your role should be. Right here, ego got in the way of him being a good player by making him take a shot that is not his shot or in his spot.
Los Angeles has been playing some consistent basketball right from the opening tip, Jeff.
Sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent, and that is what we're seeing here tonight. The intensity off the charts.
And Jeff Green will go to the line. One shot to complete the three-point play. Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
Barbosa fires for three. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. No question. Yep, that's a foul call against the Clippers. Second team foul.
Good offense is about getting your best players their best shots in their best spots. Here, an aggressive move. You're a great free throw shooter. Earn your way to the free throw line. Take the contact. Take the foul. Work your way there and knock them in.
He loses control of it. Stolen by Curry. Curry for two. Shoots away. Griffin the rebound.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Curry jump shot. Jordan the rebound. He's got 6 rebounds in this matchup. Goes to the reverse. It's good. A two-pointer. And Jeff Green with 7 points.
The ball movement in this game has been phenomenal, forcing a lot of defensive rotations and ultimately a lot of passes leading to direct scores.
Paul puts it in. The Clippers down by 2.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
Number 30, Stephen Curry.
For Chris Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as much about who you play with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
Oh, he sinks it from the backcourt. What a shot. Stephen Curry with 6 points.
What a great back-and-forth game we've been watching here today, Mike. It's getting hard to keep count of all the lead changes.
LA's performance in this matchup has been outstanding, Jeff.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch. Sometimes you get a regular season game where the energy is low, the passion is even lower, they're tired, the fatigue. But today, it's been all good. They are putting on an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
You talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
Number 4, J.J. Redick.
For 2, Amute the rebound. Griffin jumper gets it to go.
That's too open. You can't give him an open two-point J like that. You've got to close harder than that.
Fires away for 2. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam.
That was a great dunk right there, Mike. Man, he really threw it down hard.
He shoots. Good finish inside.
2 points. The assist
Time expires here to end the first half. Golden State. Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked him back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
Curry fires, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. The Warriors down by 4.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish with the basketball. The assist total in this game is remarkable for both teams.
Thompson into the front court. Redick, the rebound. Redick for 3. He's wide open. Redick's off the mark from downtown.
I'm disappointed. This type of defense is not championship caliber winning defense in the second half of a close game.
Knocks it down. And Klay Thompson with 7 points.
These teams are just lighting it up, attacking each other with all kinds of offensive aggression.
To the basket. Can't bring it home.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Can't hit from way outside.
Bad shooters always say they were open. That's why they took the shot. Of course you were open. You can't shoot. They left you open on purpose.
Number 3, Chris Paul.
This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year. Now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got to perform this year.
Money Green is my new nickname for him, Mike. But he deserved it. He earned it. His play, his versatility, his competitive juice had such a huge impact on the Warriors winning. And I don't think there has to be anything to change for his formula of success. He should not feel more pressure to score, just continue to do his job and do it at a very, very high level.
Gets it to go. And Stephen Curry with 10 points.
And this game has just been absolutely tremendous to watch. The offensive display we're seeing here today from these squads will not soon be forgotten.
Wide open for 3. Misses from the perimeter. Chris Paul's 3 for 8 from long range. Puts it up from downtown. And that's his 7th rebound of the game. Los Angeles' effort and energy has been just excellent this evening, Jeff.
Great flow to their offense tonight. The ball is moving. They're moving people. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To the line, shooting 2.
I always wonder about guys with nicknames. Will they keep them as an adult? Will he be known as CP3 when he's 45 to 50? Will his kids call him CP3? What will his grandkids call him? Papa CP3? When do you go back to your regular name? This is what I don't understand about the NBA. Do I call Bron Bron when he's 60, or do you call him LeBron James? I don't get it.
Green against Green. He's fouled by Green.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Paul the jumper. Won't go from three-point range.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. We've got both teams are trying to shoot through it. And quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
Impressive putback. What timing. Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record, 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 3-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so pure in that quarter. I wish I was there to enjoy it with the Oracle crowd.
Curry bringing it up. Three-pointer from way outside. And Blake Griffin with his 8th rebound. Inside. Won't go. The Clippers with control on the rebound. Layup won't go. Puts it in. A two-pointer. And Jeff Green with 9 points.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
No doubt about it. Whistle blows a foul.